Midday Kentucky cooking segment brought to you by Creative Kitchen and Bath, where you will always cook in style.
Welcome back to Midday Kentucky. We are here at Creative Kitchen and Bath with Miss Allison Eastland from over at AS Eats, the kitchen over at AS Eats. And what do you have cooking for us today?
We're doing shrimp and grits today.
Okay, awesome. I love grits. Love it, love it, love it.
And these are Weisenberger Mill grits. They're my favorite. Of course, Weisenberger Mill being local is one of my favorite, but their stone ground grits are the best.
Awesome.
So I've cooked those basically just to direction. It's basically 4 parts water to 1 part grits until they're nice and thick. And so what we're going to do with those is add a little bit of cayenne pepper.
Okay.
And I kind of just put a dash.
Okay.
However much I feel like,
kind of
however spicy I'm feeling that day.
Yeah, that's right.
And then we're going to, if you can grate in some of this white cheddar.
Okay.
And we'll also add spinach. And that's the base of your plate.
Okay.
And so the spinach is a little bit different twist on it.
Yeah.
But I grew up always eating something, a protein, a carb, and something green. So now,
nice.
So I added spinach so we have something green in there.
I like it.
So I'm just working on the shrimp over here. And what I am doing, I'm just going to saute a little bit of garlic and
now how much cheese should I be adding?
That's perfect.
Is it? Okay.
It's probably, I probably put, if I'm doing, that's only a ½ cup of grits, which is enough for a couple of people.
Okay.
So then I probably put a couple of tablespoons, maybe a quarter of a cup of, well, a quarter of a cup is 4 tablespoons, so probably not quite that much, but just enough so it kind of gets
and honestly,
I'll taste it. I mean, I'm not afraid to taste as I go. I think that's the best way to decide whether something's
you heard
good.
it. You got to taste it.
So I've just got this pan a little bit warm. I'm putting in the garlic. Just, you hear that sizzle?
Yes.
That's all you need is the tiniest bit of time because you don't want the garlic to get brown and bitter.
Okay.
So just kind of swirl it around. And I'm going to put some salt and pepper. My salt and pepper. On these, and I had a little smoked paprika.
I got to keep stirring these grits, don't I? We don't want them to get stuck on the
That's
bottom
right.
of the pan.
And the smoked paprika,
Smells so
which
good.
I somehow misplaced, and I don't want to replace with red pepper.
Yeah.
Smoked paprika just lends this nice smoky flavor.
Yeah.
And will really flavor the whole.
Is this it?
There it is. Fantastic.
There you go.
So I just put a little bit of that on each shrimp.
Nice.
And then if you want to just get basically kind of a handful of spinach.
Okay.
So my shrimp, I'm just going to cook basically a couple of minutes aside until they're pretty much pink on each side. That's perfect.
Right here? Okay.
And just dump it in there.
Right in here?
And as you stir it, it'll wilt. And so you don't have to do anything to it before. It'll just cook down a little bit in the grits.
Just right where you need it. And look at that, it is doing that. So there we go.
So I've cooked these shrimp, like I said, just a little bit until they're basically pink on each side.
Uh-huh.
And take them out because you don't want rubbery shrimp, which is what happens if you overcook it.
Ah.
So then I'm going to put in some lemon juice and a little lemon zest.
Oh, and you just use the fine grater right there for that.
Yes.
Very nice. What does that do? I mean, what is that going to do, having the zest and the lemon juice?
Well, the juice, honestly, is for, I mean, obviously some flavor, but it's also it's what's making the sauce and giving you a little something to put on top of the shrimp.
A little bit of texture, a little
But
bit
the zest has a ton of flavor.
Yum.
And a little bit stronger flavor than, a little bit different than the...
Smells delightful.
Doesn't it?
I love it. Oh,
So then
wow.
actually I'm going to turn that off.
Okay.
And then we can just, once everything's ready, then we'll put the grits on the bottom.
Yeah.
Shrimp on the top. Pour this over.
Yum.
And you're good to go.
Awesome. For this recipe and many other recipes, head over to our website at WTVQ.com/Midday Kentucky, or you can head over to Miss Allison's website at
kitchen@aseats.com.
All right, we'll be right back right after this short break. I can't wait to try it. Oh, yum.